Power bombs, okay, well. I have no idea what my max is on any of those. It says 45 now, so it might be 45. Haven't really used any in a while. Okay, we still have to go see what the plasma beam is, though. So that's gonna turn into something, too. Right across the top here. We're gonna get our butts out of here is what we're gonna do. Ah, hit the wall. Push me back to minimum speed, man. I hate going at minimum speed. Oh, it's so aggravating. It just feels so slow. Can't tolerate it, man. Alright. This is a little hidden passage to get us out of here. There's nothing here, though. So, it's another one of those areas. They put these areas in the game that just have nothing there. And it makes me think. So what it makes me think is that they had speedrunning in mind when they designed this game, even though speedrunning was hardly a thing back then. At least not as far as I know. At least not a popular thing, not a thing that people were talking about. But it's like, the fact that they designed areas like this that you could just completely avoid and still get through the game fine makes me think, you know, they wanted people to you know, pick a path, you know, and they gave them some leeway as far as, you know, places you wouldn't have to go. I'm going the wrong way. So we're just gonna swing up here and grab whatever this is. It's probably gonna be pretty good, whatever it is. I mean, it has to be, right? It's a power-up. Power-ups are good. At least last time I looked in the dictionary, they were. If you disagree with the dictionary, well, then we're gonna have some problems, aren't we? Man, if ever there were a grinding spot, that's it. Oh, don't fly across the room here, buddy. There it is, final energy tank. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, these are the guys who just shoot. Or that. Oh my god, I'm burping. Well, I'm hiccuping and burping at the same time. Oh, I thought I could just walk through the door. I reached up to start scratching my nose because I thought I was going to make it to that platform. Then I didn't. Right, now the question is, which way are we going to leave from? As much as I hate it, I think the quickest way is going to be to go through there. I mean, the other way would be to go through the top of that one room that had the door that I passed. That goes back to Brinstar. And it's sure a hell of a lot closer than going around. I'm going to go that way. The question is, how do we get to that room, though? Oh, hang on, I gotta blow my nose. Ugh, so nasty nose. Okay, how do we... Jeez. Press start, you idiot. Can we just go over the... Oh, I didn't realize I could go over it, so I could have come up this way then. Well. Alright. This way is going to be miles quicker than going all the way through Criteria across the wrecked ship again. Screw that. Oh, stop wasting your missiles, man. This music always kind of creeps me out. It reminds me of E.T., you know? It's got that sort of happiness to it. That resolved chord that goes with E.T.'s funny smile. Because his smile is funny. E.T. phone home? I haven't watched that in a while either. Feels like it's been about 10 years maybe. It's a pretty good movie. I mean, I saw it in theaters when I was 5 years old. And I barely remember it at all. I don't remember seeing... I remember the movie, but it's like I don't remember seeing it. I know that doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess it's like anything else, though. I mean, games. It's like you remember games, but you don't always remember your first experience with them. And sometimes you wish you could, but sadly you cannot. Alright, so this is where that door is. All we gotta do is just stop when we get there. Can you... seriously? Seriously, guys, can we... There it is, right there. Did you catch that little jizz in my pants reference there? Yeah. Snuck that one in. Okay, so come in through here. And guess what? You would never guess that there was a passageway there, but there is. You couldn't do anything from the other side, but there is a passageway here. And look at how clean this is. Just drop us off right there. Which means all we gotta do is slide to the spot, stop on the ship on the way to see if we got 100%, which I'm pretty sure. Well, I was about to say I'm pretty sure we don't, but I don't actually know. Because I've been trying to think of what I might have missed. I wouldn't be surprised if I'd missed something, surely. Whether I missed something or not, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm just going to go to the end of the game at this point. But, ooh, excuse me. We are going to find out here. Anyway, now I'm going to give it to you. Well, we will be missing one thing because of the power up I don't have. Oh, we're missing two things. We are missing two pickups, y'all. And I know where one of them is. That's incredible. I got every single one except for one. And it was probably in Meridia, because I was getting in a hurry. I was getting tired of playing. All that jazz. This is where it is, right? Wait, that's not even where... Oh, gosh. Huh. Well, you know what? I don't know where either of them is. I thought there was a room in here that I didn't go into. A room here in Criteria. I could have sworn there was. Someone like halfway in and then came back out. I must have went back and gotten that one at some point. Oh. Oh, now it's gonna bother me. Whatever it is, like I said, it doesn't matter, but still. Oh, okay, it's over there. Alright, well, I guess we're headed there. Jeez. Keep forgetting how to get out of the subscreen. So pressing B, A, Y. Oh, well. Screw attack breaks the blocks, of course. Beautiful. I mean, I guess the good news is we know what we missed. We missed a missile and we missed a power bomb. Somewhere out there, those power-ups are still waiting for us. Somewhere in the ether. Never to be seen again. But, oh well. I'm not going to stop trying now to think of where they are. Because I know where all the power-ups are in this game. There must have been something in Meridia that I missed. Just glossed over too fast or something. Or it could have been in Norfair. Maybe I never checked all of Norfair. So I checked under that one area. And I checked to the right. I didn't check by the animals because I don't think there was anything there. Oh, wait a second. No, I did go there. To where the little guys are that show you how to wall jump. I did do that. For a second, I was like, wait, no, you didn't do that. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. We're heading for the end of the line here. Yeah, you can afford to use super missiles at the end here because really, you know, what else are you gonna do at this point? I wish you didn't have to kill these things. You could just bypass them, but because I'm pretty sure in the first game you could. Boom, 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 boom. Or at least you get two at once, you know. They do look pretty intimidating, though. Oh, shit, my nose. Yeah. Sometimes that itch just gets to be unbearable. Get over here. Yeah, they're not even dropping anything because I don't need anything. It's ridiculous, man. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Boy. Just barely let go of you and then you're already... Stop it! Thank you. Good lord. Annoying bird. I'm the great Samus! Look at these guys in here. These indestructible mofos here. Yeah, I wonder if they still play like all the Metroid scene and everything. Because they skipped the opening cutscenes and all that. I know the Zelda randomizer did that too. Oh, this one's not gonna do it. Take some damage here, try to speed up the cutscene, right? There we go. Get on me. Get on me, little girl. Little boy, whatever you are. You're my offspring. You didn't suck my reserve tanks. You suck. But you don't, but you do, but you don't, but you do, but you don't, but you don't, but you do, but you do, but you maybe you did, maybe you didn't, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Let's get out of here. Man, the moment he starts shooting, he runs. Bubbling, man. Can't get enough bubbles in these games. Just bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. Let's give me my N back. My EN. I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, this is it, I guess. This is the end of the game, hence the end of the randomizer. Sorry if it was a little disappointing to watch, like you didn't really get to see me truly challenged or anything. Well, then again, there were moments when I was challenged, like trying to fight that, in Ridley's hideout, trying to fight that Chozo Guardian without super missiles and having to grind for them while also trying to survive. That was brutal. The fight with Ridley itself, you know, it came down to pretty much the last hit, so I guess that was pretty good. But that would have gone the same whether it was a randomized run or not. That was just sloppy. On my part is all it was. Would you stop hitting me? What did I just say? I said stop hitting me. Yeah, bring in those super missiles. I'll jump up here, fake you out. Alright, alright. I've just about had enough of you. Yeah, get some. Oh dear me. Yeah, hit me all you want. You ain't gonna protect your little mother brain for much longer. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this has always been one of my favorite games of all. Probably my top 5. It's one of those games you just sit down and you just play it, you know? There's no, you know, long-term investment like, hey, I'm gonna spend this week playing Super Metroid. No. You just sit down and you just play it. It's like, oh, hey, I feel like playing Super Metroid. You don't have to worry about whether it's going to get in the way of dinner tonight or any of that, you know? It's just there waiting for you and it's ready to go any old time. You don't have to sit through 2 hours of cutscenes to get to the story or any of that. You just pick it up and you play. Just like the old days. And this is not to say that that didn't happen in the old days. There were games back then that did this stuff too. Final Fantasy VI for one. I mean, if we're being honest here, you know, you don't really... I don't really count the Magitech armor stuff as part of... Well, what am I saying? Part of the game? Is that really what I'm saying? I don't know. I just never thought those parts were actually really all that fun. It's just, you choose between 3 different commands, and the machine does it, and does a shit ton of damage, and it's like, whoa, and your characters just get to walk around, and I mean, it's really cathartic when Cyan gets to use it, you know, that one time, and that's really cool. But I feel like the beginning of the game doesn't really start until you've left the city, and that doesn't happen for at least an hour, because you have all, well, an hour? I can't really say that. It's been too long since I've played. It might only be like 45 minutes, but yeah, I know that you have the whole Moogle fight you have to do before then, and just escaping the cave and all the stuff with the uncle in the house, and the story at the beginning, and the shot of the 3 walkers. That alone is like 5 minutes right there. So, you know, and then you got all the exposition. You got the fight with the Tritalk Esper, and then the interaction with him and Terra before she wakes up. So maybe it's not an hour. It's probably more like 45 minutes. Yeah, but then you get to walk for 5 minutes, and you go in the castle. There's more exposition, and then you're stuck there for the next half hour. It's like, you know, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I can see the appeal of it. Final Fantasy VI is, in all honesty, is probably an extremely lucky. I don't know how a game can be lucky, but it was lucky in that sense, you know, that people don't hate it more, in spite of hating a lot of the other games for the exact same reason that they should be hating 6. It's just that 6 has such a good story. The characters are so believable. And if you were around when it first came out, you know, and you had never seen anything else to compare it to, then it was amazing to get to see characters look to the side. Because they could never do that before. Characters couldn't just look to the side. It's like they either looked straight ahead or they turned to the side. They didn't, like, still face toward you with their head turned slightly to the side. That made such a huge difference in the personalities of those characters. Because they each had their own little sideways look, and Terra looked sad when she looked to the side. Celeste kind of looked confused. Locke had his own little silly faces he was making. And there's Mog, and just everybody. Everybody came from all different walks of life in that game. And everyone had their own little thing to contribute, too. There were some that were kind of throwaways. Umaro, Strago Realm to some extent. But, you know, still. Anyway, what do you say we get out of here? I don't know how I got on that little Final Fantasy rant there. It's not even a rant, really. I love Final Fantasy VI. That's probably also in my top 5 games. But more so because of just the memories it brings back. To this day, I cannot sniff a bottle of RC, a freshly opened 2-liter bottle of RC. I can't smell one of those without thinking of Final Fantasy VI, that first night alone with it. It's just magic. That night was pure magic. Pure magic indeed, but I've told that story way too often now. No sense in telling it here. There's not much to tell, really. I just felt guilty because I was supposed to be getting a job and I couldn't get one. And Final Fantasy VI was supposed to be my motivation for getting a job, but I bought the game anyway because I happened to build up enough money for it. But then I told myself, well, no. You said you were going to get a job for this game. You still have to do that, so you can't play it till you get a job. So I sat there with the cartridge right in front of me and I couldn't play it. Because of the promise I had made to myself. Well, it must not have been much of a promise because... Oh, jeez, wait a minute. No, we're not doing this. Here we go. Booyah! Oh man, that's so beautiful. Save some time there. Well, this isn't exactly a speed run, so we might as well do the right thing. Do the right fucking thing, man. I don't care what game theory says. Get out of here. Go, go, go. Do it like this. Over here. Over here. I'm making an arrow with my balls. Alright. Well, I'm kind of relieved. I fully expected I was going to have to stop somewhere in the middle of this and go to bed. It's a wonder I'm still awake right now. This is ridiculous. I should be, like, totally wiped out right now. Because I'm traveling, you know, in 3 days now. I'm leaving to go to Atlanta. I can't be staying up till 2 in the afternoon when my plane takes off at 12 p.m. Which basically means I have to be there at about 10:30, which means I gotta leave at 9:30, which means I gotta wake up at like 8. Like, your plane leaves at 12, so you gotta leave at 8. How does that build up to 4 hours? How does all that build up to 4 hours? I don't know. That's just life. But hey, getting up at 8 o'clock, can't even imagine. I did it today, totally by accident. But whatever. See how it goes. See how they run. There's the old planet explosion. Man, I'm kind of sad that I didn't get everything, though. I wonder if, like, when they do races of this, do they have to get 100%? If they do, I kind of failed. The operation, I'll be interested to see the time on this, though. Clear time, 2:06. Oh, man. Feels like it was a lot longer than that. But you know what? The game said it, not me. Makoto. Yoshi, oh, of course there's a Yoshi. Anyway, we're not talking about the credits here. So, well, if you've watched this and you enjoyed it, then I appreciate you watching, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Because I would hate to think that I made something stupid. But if I did make something... Well, that's the thing, I make something stupid all the time. You guys just happen to enjoy it. But it doesn't change the fact that it's stupid. Anyway. Alright, enough fooling around. There you go. Super Metroid Randomizer done. Somehow, I expected that to be a lot harder. I think I just got a lucky seed again, though, to be honest. Because I got everything right at the beginning. I had the plasma beam. I had it, well, you know. Then again, it all goes back to that discussion about how something has to be your last item. For me, that was the charge beam, and that hurt. My last item had been, you know, spring ball or the wave beam or whatever else. You know, the grappling hook, X-ray scope. That wouldn't have been so bad. And that could happen. I'm sure that does happen to people. But once you take that out of the equation, take that last item out of the equation, figure where's your second last item going to be? That's probably going to be still early enough in the run that you can actually do something with it. I didn't get to use that charge beam at all. That was practically a charge beam-less run, was what that was. I'm trying to think if I even used it at all. Might have used it by accident a couple times, but anyway. Gosh, what a great game, though. I might try that again, like, off-screen, just to see if it's really always that easy. Or if it's just that I just know the game so well, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know it as well as I thought I did. I missed 2 items, though, is the thing. One of those 2 items could have been the plasma beam, the bombs. I mean, good lord. Anyway, I got Naked Samus, so good, you know. Or not Naked Samus, but you know what I mean. Swimsuit Samus. Oh, stop that. Good old Metroid fake sequelitis. So dumb, so cringy, but still sort of good. Oh, you're right for collecting items, 98%? Yep. Just as I thought. See you next mission. Well, I think I've already said it like 3 times, but in case, I'll say it again. Thank you for watching. We'll be back to Oracle of Ages, or Oracle of Seasons real soon here. But chances are, if you're watching this now, it probably means that I'm in Atlanta. So as to keep these videos relatively short, I'm not going to drag the ending out. Not that that would make a difference anyway. It would probably only add like 5 seconds to each video if I rambled for 20 minutes. So it doesn't really make a difference now, does it? Anyway, I love you guys. See you again real soon. And take care. Drive safe out there too, by the way. And bundle up, you know. Because winter is coming. Winter is coming. See you later.